Let's get into it. What's up, my beauties? Yeah, I got my heat on. So if y'all probably can't hear me today. I got my heat on, y'all. It is fucking cold outside. It is 53 degrees out motherfucking doors. So let's get into it. If you came from my TikTok, then you know. If you don't know, if you don't know, then I'm gonna tell you. I have found out yesterday that where my baby daddy was, because I wasn't looking for him, but I was looking for him for the sake of our kid together or whatever. And I had found out where he was at when I delivered his stuff to a certain person's house. And so ever since then, I've been on demon mode because I'm on my way to the store too. And because I've been on demon mode, basically. I was trying to see if it was true of the information, because I don't go off of what somebody tell me unless otherwise. So I had to see if it was true. Yes, it's true. He is with the bitch Crystal. And I'm gonna give you a little backstory. This probably gonna take about 3 or 4 parts. I don't think I should have went to the store this damn early. Police is out and shit. But the backstory is, in 2019 I had met my baby daddy. In May 31st of 2019 is when I met him. He hit me up and he was just like, hey, I got a girlfriend, but I still want to fuck with you. I'm like, okay, cool. You kept it honest, you kept it simple, yada yada yada. I was young. I was about 19, 20 at the time, so I didn't know no better. I knew better, but I didn't know better. It was just like, I didn't give a fuck. And why I didn't give a fuck? Because I was in a stage in my life where I just didn't give a fuck about shit. I had just lost a baby, miscarriage and shit like that. So I was like, I don't give a fuck about shit. Because I felt like, don't nobody go fuck about me, so I don't give a fuck about shit. Well, what the fuck I'm gonna go fuck about another bitch for? So that's how I was thinking, right? So yes, I'm gonna post screenshots and videos and shit and every motherfucking thing. But in this situation, in 2019, he was trying to get me. Like, he was trying to get me. You know how they all are in the beginning. How they all sweet and innocent and they do anything for you. How they do anything for you and shit like that. So, with that being said, he was giving me rides. Like I said, I was young. I didn't have no car. I didn't have no life motive. I was young. I didn't give a fuck. He was giving me rides and shit in her car. We had intercourses in her car. So I guess I became like a girlfriend, but, well, no, I'm not gonna say a girlfriend yet. A side piece, like a really, really deep feeling side piece, I guess you would say. Because after, we had intercourse a couple times, is when he was just like, oh, I want you to meet my girlfriend. She want a threesome, da 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 da. I'm like, okay, sure. We both know how each other feel, let's do it. He said that he didn't want to ride with her no more or some shit. And then night, by the way. My tag name was Strawberry. I'm kind of ready to Walmart. Into my cough. Ooh, it's hot. But she was like, yeah, I want to meet Strawberry. So they came up with a night that we was all gonna meet each other or whatever, and we did that. We met and stuff, and you know, we did the hoochie cooch. We did all intercourses. We ate each other puss and diggling or whatever. So I was only supposed to go over there for one night, but I ended up staying the whole week. After that, it became another week, and another week, and another week. So at this point, you might as well say we was all boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever. And she, Crystal became like very crybaby-ish and shit like that, because shit wasn't going her way or whatever. And he told me undercoverly, he was like, I'm gonna move you in, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, da 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 da. I'm like, okay. But at the time, I was like trying to get my own apartment. I wanted to stay by myself and get my own apartment. And I ended up not moving in because she was crybaby-ish, and I felt sorry for her. And I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna move in. So he got real mad about it. And then it was this particular days that she ran to the bathroom. It was like crying. I'm talking about like crying hard as fuck. Oh my God. Oh fuck. Crying so damn hard where like I actually felt bad for her. Like she was like, oh, you don't love me. Like, yo. And then he was like, what? What's the problem? And then she was like, why is she here? And then he said, Wesley, he said, man, she not going nowhere. You might as well suck this shit up and stop talking and da 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 da. You the one wanted this threesome. You the one wanted this. You the one wanted that. I'm like, oh damn, dogging her in the bathroom. Like, what the fuck? Which I mean, she did agree. She did agree. Don't get me wrong. She agreed. We all agreed. Now we all agreed. And you know, I don't like no crybaby ass bitch. It became very motherfucking irritating, very motherfucking toxic and shit like that. So I'm just like, yo, I got to go. Or let me just push her out the way or something. So after that, you know, me and Crystal had got into it, and I'm like, dude, you a crybaby bitch. Like, I stopped liking her, but in fact she was crying, and it was just her low self-esteem basically. She would give her whole paycheck that she worked hard for to him. Another bitch on the side of him, she didn't care. It was just like a whole lot of shit that she didn't care about. So it's just like, yeah, yo, you just pleasing a nigga, you know? You don't want to be loved for real. You don't want a relationship for real. You gave another, basically she gave another bitch to take what was hers. And that's exactly what happened. Or whatever. So, you know. In 2020 they had moved, got a new house. I bought a house. He bought me a house on the hill. No, he did. Because I went to the house. It was a trap house for him. But, they had got into it. I really don't remember the story, but him and his mama told me some of the same story. But, and then that's when he was on my line talking about some, I broke up with her. I don't want Crystal no more. I want you. I miss you. Can you come over? Yada, yada, yada. So I'm just like, good. The bitch should have broke up with you. I'm proud of her. Yay. She finally stood up for her motherfucking self. Whole time he sucking me in, y'all. He sucking a nigga in. So, he finally sucked me in. Or whatever. I went over there, pop a little puss back, whatnot. And I left the next day. And after that, I started staying like a day, 2 days, and then from 2 days I just started spending the night, like a week, and then weeks, and then months, and then I just moved in. So 2020 of 4th of July, she said that she was coming down here. She was sending the naked pictures of rubbing on herself. Y'all tell myself. Oh my God. I can't believe how. Yo, gotta stop. How did I know that? Because I had his phone and he took my phone. He walked to the store because his car wasn't working at the time. His car had stopped working at the time. And so he took my phone and I was like, where's my phone? And I seen his phone and I knew his password. So I went in there and called my phone and he picked up and I was like, oh shit, he got my phone. Okay, so I'm like, I was originally going on Instagram anyway to be like Bay's hair. You know how y'all like do little cute shit like hacking each other Facebook, Instagram, and shit like that. That's what I was doing. But her name had popped up a message and it said Crystal sent a video. So I went to the video and looked, and that's what she was like. I'm like, dude, what? And I sent one back and I said, you thought that was cute? So she was like, she had basically got us into it because he started taking up for her and I started talking to him for like weeks at a time, and then she was telling me shit, making me feel sorry for her once again. She was like, I was pregnant and he didn't care, this and that. I don't want Wesley. I can't stand him. I can't handle him. This, that, and the third. I hate his fucking guts. He did me dirty. I got a man. I'm about to get married. Yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, oh, okay. That's cool. I'm sorry to hear that, but damn, he did like that. So she was pissing me off even more for the simple fact, of that shit. And then he just came home one day. He was like, Lakia. And I'm like, what? And he was like, come in here and talk to me. And I went in there and talked to him. And then he was like, so what we gonna do? What's the problem? This and that and the third. I said, I'm not fucking with you at this point in time. For the simple fact, you sitting up here disrespecting me. You talking to your ex-bitch. Our ex-bitch at that. You don't go fuck about me. This and that and the third. And then he was like, I'm just trying to get my car fixed and get us some money. I'm like, dude, I could have got the car fixed. I use it. I drive it. What the fuck? So we didn't fix our problem that day. And we went back to not talking. And then I was like on the phone with my mama. And I was just like, I'm thinking about packing up and leaving or whatever. She said, whatever floats your boat, go for it. I'm like, okay. So I was in thinking mode, and I was about this close from packing my shit and leaving and never coming back. And I wish I would have went on and did that like I did it, but so then he started yelling, throwing my TVs and shit. And I got to so mad where I just started crying. And when I get that mad where I cry, yo, you better leave, because I started trembling. My anxiety went up. I was tension. Like that argument, we ain't never had that argument like that before. But it got to that point, and we never got that mad again like that at each other. I want to add something right there. When he seen that he got that mad to the point where he was slinging my TV and my PlayStation 4, because I forgot to say my PlayStation 4. He had broke my cord in the back of my PlayStation 4. Two, when he seen that he had got that mad and he didn't mean to get that mad, I guess that's when he apologized for getting that mad. So he was just like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, I can't give him props for that. In the house. Let's say that, in the house. To the point where we was finna get rid of the box. We never got that mad at each other again like that. Because he was scared and I was scared for the sake of each other. Because we possibly could have hurt each other. Like, really, really bad. So after that, that's when she inboxed me. I got it. I'm gonna show y'all. She was like, well, thank you. I didn't really want to do that, or some shit like that. And then I said, do what, Chris? Then she told me, she was like, I wasn't trying to get nobody to fight and da 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 da. I'm like, well, you did, so what? So that comes on. We stopped, everything stopped talking because she kept bringing me up to him, telling me, so, look here, this, look here, that, why the kid can't do this, why the kid can't do that, da 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 da. And then I guess he just got irritated and he just blocked her again. And then he unblocked her. And on 4th of July, she was like, I need a ride from the airport. Can you come get me? Da 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 da. And he grilled all night because I bought a lot of groceries that night. Or no, not that night. Not 4th of July. The 3rd of July. Or whatever. And that's when he just left at 6 o'clock in the morning and didn't come back till like 12 noon or whatever. Let me just my phone. 12 noon or whatever. And then after that, that's when he had like a big ass attitude with me and his mama, and didn't nobody know what the fuck was going on. He even had a little attitude with his sister and his nieces that came over. Easy and them. That's who he had an attitude with. And she felt so uncomfortable where she actually just got up and left. And then he tried to skirt off again. And then he tried to leave us again. I believe that he tried to leave us again to go back over with Crystal. I believe. But he was acting real suspicious or whatever. And nobody knew at the time what the fuck was wrong with him until a year later. So a year later, we in and out of, we still in and out, you know, drama. Different bitches, different drama. So after that, Crystal just all of a sudden popped up again. I think, what was I? Oh, he was like, no, Krista Snapchatted me and was like, well, congratulations, y'all about to get married, yada yada yada. I was like, how do you know this? And then she was just like, yo, fiance told me and stuff like that. I said, so y'all speaking again? And she's like, yeah. And I just went off after that. I'm like, why the fuck you always da 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 da? And then she was just like, well, didn't nobody say nothing when I got the thing. He tried to fuck me and da 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 da. Y'all, I still got that motherfucking voice message. I still got that motherfucking voice message. I can't find it at the motherfucking time. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. So, that's when, I'm like, what? Nah, nigga, you lying. So, this is what I did. I said, when he tried to fuck her. And then she was like, a year ago. I'm like, that was 2020. Yeah. And then I had asked him like a week later. I was just like, because it was like a week before our wedding day.